Hey guys, Ethan here, and today we're doing a little bit of a different video. We're gonna do a bit of a bike check on my 2022 Trek Slash. So yeah, let's get right into it. I got it right here, looking nice and pretty, as you can see. Oh man, I don't even know where to start. Start with the frame. So 2022 Gen 5 Trek Slash. This is a custom build, but it's nothing really too unique. But yeah, it's sort of dark grey, and it's got a bit of a maroon finish that I think really pops out in the light. A little bit hard to see in the dark with full logo and everything is all maroon. And then yeah, so we'll start with suspension. So comes stock RockShox Super Deluxe Ultimate. It is the Trek version, so it has that through shaft technology. That's just at 160mm of travel. And then here we'll come to the front. We've got a very scratched up, partly due to my mishaps, RockShox Zeb Ultimate at 170mm of travel. This is the previous one, so it does have a Charger 2.1 damper. That's it's a really great fork. I'm really loving it. I've got it set up. I've got I think I've got 6 clicks of high-speed compression, so 6 clicks away from fully open, and then 4 clicks of low-speed compression away from fully open, and then I've got 12 clicks of rebound away from fully open. I can't exactly remember my rebound. I've got it set up somewhat fast, but not too fast. I don't really like it. I don't like too slow, but I think it's set up just right for me. I don't know. Anyways, and then just with the rear shock, I've got 9 clicks of rebound. And the rear shock's interesting on the Trek bikes. It comes with a come on, focus. It comes with a sort of you can adjust the progression with this blue chip here. So if you push this in and turn it, I've turned up the compression, as you can see with the oh god. I'm trying to use a GoPro as a proper camera, but I think it works better as an action camera. Anyway, it's a plus symbol here and a minus symbol here. I just run mine in the middle. I find that it works better for everything. And then yeah, I just run 9 clicks of rebound away from fully closed. So moving on to some of the other parts of the bikes. For rims, we got the Bontrager Line Elite 30 carbon rims. This bike is set up as a full 29. I am a big fan of these rims. I have heard of some negative experiences with them, but I find them, like, mine is still true, and I've put them through some pretty nasty cases if you've seen pretty much anything on my channel. Moving on to brakes, we've got SRAM Code R's. I do want to get rid of these brakes, to be honest. They're not amazing. They have a bit less adjustability than Code RSCs, and the lever is pretty hard to push. So you do need to have a fair bit of finger strength. Can cause arm pump places like Threadbow, but I feel like Threadbow just causes arm pump for everyone. Moving on to the drivetrain, we've got SRAM GX, just standard, no Axis or anything. Wouldn't mind trying Axis or some of that new SRAM Eagle transmission stuff, but you know, it's just pretty basic setup. I like it, it works well. Got a little chain guide on here, MRP, that just comes with the frame. Universal derailleur hanger as well by SRAM, really great. This is just 12 speed, running a 10 to 52 tooth cassette. Really like it. And then just also standard SRAM SRAM GX oh god, SRAM GX shifter. I was about to say SRAM GX Axis, like geez, I wish. What else? Yes, as for tire setup, so I'm pretty big Maxxis fan. I've got a Maxxis Assegai up front. That's the tread there. Maxxis Assegai. So that's 2.5 inches wide. Pretty standard size. This one's an Exo Plus. This is a front tire, so I'm not too worried about durability. Most of it's usually the back that takes an absolute beating. So yeah, I'm a really big fan of this tire. I've ran it on pretty much every bike I've owned. Really big fan of it. And then at the back, I've got another tire, another Maxxis tire. Really big fan of this one as well. Maxxis Aggressor. It's got a not as aggressive tread, which is ironic given the name, but it's really good. I live in Canberra, very dry city, a lot of dust, especially in summer. This is a really great tire for that. All the dust can just sort of funnel through these knobs here. So yeah, that's a really great tire. 2.5 inches wide as well. And yeah, just a reminder, these are both 29ers. This bike isn't mullet or anything. Nothing of the new trends yet. As for the drop post, we've just got a standard Bontrager one. I think this one's at 150 mil of travel. I'm about 178 centimeters tall. This gets the job done just fine for me. Like, a longer dropper would be nice, but on this bike, I don't think it's a necessity. And this is just a standard Bontrager saddle. I don't really know which one it is, but like it feels pretty good. So yeah, I'm a fan. And standard Bontrager alloy downhill bars that are scratched to bits already. Ugh. Don't want to see that. Now, we're gonna move on to some more of unique parts I have on this bike. We'll start with the pedals. So these are Fun Ripper downhill pedals. This is a really great pedal. My only gripe with it is that the pins that come with it you can only screw them in a certain length, and it's just way too long for most shoes, which is unfortunate because I would have liked to have the pins in here. I think they're not really a necessity on this pedal. Like, it is a pretty grippy pedal. It's got a solid platform. I am probably going to do a video on these later as well, like another time. And yeah, right pedal here. You might notice that they use SPD, so that's the Shimano sort of cleat system. It's a little bit different. They come a little bit looser than what you would normally expect from, like, compared to a Shimano pedal. They're just a lot looser. And then so yeah, those are great pedals. Love them. I think you can get them for pretty cheap at the moment, so definitely check them out. Recommend them. And now you may have noticed in some of my later videos, like my more recent ones, I'm running hand guards. So these are the Sendhit Knock V2 hand guards. I haven't got any stickers on them. They did come with stickers, but didn't really want to put them on. Yeah, these are controversial. Some of the Enduro pros have really started running these a lot, and I'm a fan of them. I ride a lot of secret tracks, a lot of illegal tracks, and a lot of tracks that just aren't maintained that often, so they got this really natural raw feeling, which is really great. But because they're usually not serviced as much or maintained as much as I suppose I should say, there's just a lot of fallen branches. There's a lot of stuff sticking out, a lot of long grass, a lot of prickle bushes. So you can, I don't know if I can get the detail, but these are already scratched to bits. So they've definitely been getting used. The edge here is all rough and stuff. So yeah, definitely been getting used. And I don't know, some people don't like the looks. I like the look of them. I think they look pretty cool. And you can see there's a pretty big gap. A lot of people say, oh, am I getting in the way? But I haven't had any issues with that. So yeah, I'd recommend them if you just ride a lot of natural trails. If you keep on hitting your hands on trees, or you keep on getting prickles in your gloves or whatever, or you don't like wearing gloves, which I kind of think you're a psycho, but that seems to be a lot of people in the mountain bike world. Yeah, definitely check these out. I think they're pretty cool, and I think they look pretty cool as well. Now, you may have also noticed something else. Grips. So I am running the ODI Rogue grips. Yes, Rogue grips. They are really good. I really like them. Some people don't like them as much because they're like a really hard kind of grip. They're really grippy, but they're not super soft. But the thing is that they don't need to be soft because they dull the vibrations really, really well, which is why I'm a super big fan of these grips. I've ran them before, but I sort of took a break from them to give the Bontrager offerings a go. And, coming back to these, night and day. Feels a lot better. It works really well at dulling the vibrations with the alloy bars. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of that. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything on this bike that's sort of worth mentioning. Yeah, so this is the bike that I've been running for about a year now, and I'm definitely going to be riding it for the foreseeable future, because it's just a really great bike. And I mean, look at it, it's just such a good looking bike. Let me get some of these shots. Like, oh my god, it is awesome. It's a really good bike. It's got a lot of travel, but this thing's pretty light. I think it only weighs about 15 kilos, 15 and a half kilos, this one. Then again, like, half the stuff on here is carbon, so I think that probably has a lot to do with it. Alloy ones definitely be a lot heavier. And yeah, it's just a great bike. The new Slash I would absolutely love to get my hands on and give it a try, but still not super sold on actually owning one. This gets the job done. No high pivot or anything. It's just a really good all-round enduro bike. It's just comfortable to ride. So yeah, that was my bike check video. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Just, you know, something simple. Probably talked a little bit too much in this, but hey, now you know what my bike is, now you know all the parts on it. And yeah, feel free to ask any questions in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.